The last section of privacy settings is for applications, and the overview provides you with the standards that all Facebook users need to know about how information is used on Facebook. As a developer, you should read it and understand it because you are in part responsible for implementing it. You can control what others can see through the Facebook platform, and this is very important via the Facebook platform. As a developer working on the Facebook platform, you agree that you will get information subject to these constraints here only through the Facebook platform unless the user gives it to you in another context. So that, for example, if these have been blocked, if you blocked the current location, the city that you're in, then you as an application developer and your application cannot get this information. However, your application can ask the user, what is your location? And if the application has asked, then you can use that information and store it. But the information from Facebook has to come through the Facebook platform, through the API. The only thing, as I've said before, that you can store is the Facebook ID. You cannot store friends' IDs, nothing except the user's ID. And you can control individual items here, but you'll see this radio button is dimmed. I cannot turn off information sharing at this point. And the reason that I cannot is that I've used applications and I've allowed them access to certain things. And in order to turn off all data sharing, I have to go back and remove those applications or turn off the accesses that I've already granted. I can update individual items here, but this blanket turning off with the radio button, do not share any information about me, I can't do when I have already allowed applications to get to information. But you can undo it. You just go to the application security preferences and get rid of them. Now, there are two other areas down here that are important to developers. Facebook Connect is a relatively new API that's available to people who can allow users of Facebook to log in to other websites with their Facebook ID. When the Facebook ID is presented there to another website, then that website has the ability to communicate with Facebook. And you can say, I don't want Facebook friends to see what other sites that I'm using in that way. So this is where you turn that on or off. Beacon is another mechanism, and it has its own page. And again, Beacon can be turned off. What happens here is when you take actions on other websites than Facebook, they can generate stories for your news feed or for friends' news feeds about what you've done. And if you've logged in to Facebook and then go to a Beacon affiliate, then you may be, unless you've turned that checkbox on, which says block this, you will be presented occasionally with a dialogue that says that such and such is sending this information to your Facebook profile, and your friends will be able to see what you've done. You can always click no thanks on an individual story notification, and that won't be published. If you just close it, the story will still be sent to Facebook, but it won't be published. And the next time you go to the home page on Facebook, you'll see a message that reminds you that the story has been sent. Do you want to publish it? So Beacon is something where your actions on other websites can be published to your news feed. And you can turn off both Beacon and Facebook Connect if you want with these checkboxes.